Sir. Got Cuzzo in the building.
Tell me what I gotta do
Austin
to
is
make you
make
mine.
his
I don't wanna let you go, no. I don't wanna have me a good time. I don't wanna let you go, no. Girl, I want to free your mind.
I don't wanna let you go, no.
I love
The way you dirty wine.
I don't wanna let you go, no. Tell me what I gotta do to make you
You mine?
I don't wanna make you mine.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Until when? Until when? Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it!
Track.
Hey! 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 We know Austin is the producer, so we belong right here where he at. You need to make sure you're watching and you're getting it right.
It's not hard to choose,
That's
for
it.
me there's only one in the world.
Woo! Hey!
Money on it.
I wanna have me a good time.
Step back a bit more. Let him do his thing.
Girl, I want to free your mind. I don't wanna let you go, no. I love the way you dirty wine.
Hey!
See me and Maria on the corner.
We're thinking of ways to make it better. In my mailbox
Is an eviction letter.
somebody just said, see you later.
Oh, the bang, oh mama chula, mama chula. Oh, the bang, oh mama East Coast. Oh, the bang, oh mama chula, mama chula. Oh, the bang.
Maria, Maria.
Yeah,
She remind me of a
West Side Story.
baby.
I said, I'm growing up in Spanish Harlem.
And tell them why,
So
huh?
she living the life just like a movie star.
Go ahead, Serge.
Maria,
Maria.
Baby.
Loving East LA.
G&B.
Sounds of the guitar, yeah.
Go ahead, Michael Bay, where you at, man?
Bring back Carlos Santana.
Beat makers.
There's so many women I can choose from, but I only want her. And it's not hard to choose, cause for me there's only one in the world.
I wanna have me a good time. I don't wanna let you go, no. Girl, I want to free your mind. I don't wanna let you go, no. I love the way you dirty wine. I don't wanna let you go, no. Tell me what I gotta do to make you mine. I don't wanna let you go, no.
Even if I have to dance with you all night, I just wanna hold you tight. And I don't wanna let you out my sight till we see the morning light. The morning light. I just want to party forever. Na 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 na. I just want to party forever. Na na na. Oh, with the music in the air, lots of loving everywhere. Give me the night. Girl, there's something about you, the way that you're moving, your smile or your hair, the looks of your body.
I wanna have me a good time. I don't wanna let you go, no. Girl, I want to free your mind. I don't wanna let you go, no. I love the way you dirty wine. I don't wanna let you go, no.
right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back to True Hall of Fame Builds. I'm your host, Michael May. Thank you for being here of this segment of Man Talk. We're gonna dive right in today, fellas. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough video today. Listen, fellas, I'm coming in hot today. Listen, fellas, there is no such thing as a woman who is single by choice. Only men can choose to be single by choice. I'm gonna say this again, fellas. Listen to me. No woman on earth can be single by choice. Pay attention, fellas. We're gonna dive right in today. Y'all already know, if y'all new here, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, turn notifications. We're gonna dive right in. Class is in session today, y'all. So listen, y'all, hear me out. A lot of guys don't understand. A lot of fellas don't understand. And this is the reason why I speak to a lot of my young fellas. Shout out to all the young fellas that hit me up on IG. Y'all hit me up. Yo, True, I watched your video. It was inspiring. Yo, I really think that for somebody who has so much life experience like you, coming from you, it means a lot to me. I want you guys to listen to today's stream I want you fellas to listen to today's stream. I don't want to say with a closed ear. I want to say, I want you guys to hear what you hear, but I also want you guys to do your own search, to try to put some of this into practice, because as you get older, it will benefit you, especially if you're under 30. Fellas, men are actually single by choice. Fellas, women are never single by choice. I'm gonna say that again. Fellas, women are single because the man that they want don't want them. I'm sorry, women are single because the men that they want don't want them. Men choose to be single because we're the ones who tend to spend the money in the relationship. Let's dive right into this, you heard? Y'all already know what time it is, man. Hit the like button if y'all new here. Let's rock and roll.
It was basically explaining why a lot of men don't want to get married.
Clay,
and he
what up?
ended on the point of men should still strive for marriage, and that turning away from the responsibility of being a husband is the coward route. Whilst I understand what he's saying, and I would like...
Now, fellas, this is what I was telling y'all last night about today's show. Fellas, a lot of y'all guys got to get over certain things. Fellas, a lot of you guys get emotional. Women, when you as a man, when you don't want to be responsible for marriage or for a family, or you don't want to pay all the girls' bills, oh, you broke, you're a coward. People, they are calling men in today's society who choose to remain single cowards. People, where do they get this from? They're calling you a coward because you're smart enough to say, I don't want to deal with none of these women. Fellas, today's videos are just going to get harder and harder to watch. It's going to get harder and harder to watch. Fellas, because I need you guys to be offended. Let's keep rocking and rolling.
like to think that most men would continue in that pursuit. I also can't argue with the logic of why would you continue to fight a losing battle? At some point, you have to pick sanity over chaos. Hey, it's Christine Grace. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another reaction video. Like the video on your way in. Let's get straight into it. So in contrast to that video, I'm going to listen to this guy talk about why he, in his personal experience, gave up on getting married and starting a family. Let's take a look.
Growing up, I always assumed I'd get married, have kids, start a family. That's actually one of the reasons why I built this house as big as it is. It's over 3,000 square foot because I figured that if I'm going to have a family, I need someplace to put them.
People, did you hear what he just said? He built a house over 3,000 square feet. His crib is enormous. I think his crib is a little bigger than one of my houses. It's crazy. Crazy. And according to the background, if you're looking at the background, you see he got trees over here. He got trees. So he got space. Listen, keep listening.
But over the years, my mindset on that has completely changed. I'm 40 years old now, and I've basically given up on the idea of starting a family. And there's a few reasons for that. And I'm sure there's probably...
Hold on. Come on. I want to get through the video, y'all, but it's hard when he says things. Now, pay attention. Oh, y'all can see my cursor? Great. People, you can see 40 years old. He's in some kind of shape. Fit. Little, look, you see the jawline? You know what I'm saying? He got the Superman S curl in the front of the head. So y'all know that the older women are probably loving this dude. Let's keep going.
There are a lot of guys out there that can relate to this, and that's why I'm making this video, because it has become increasingly difficult for a guy to confidently go into a relationship and be okay with getting married, having kids, and starting a family. One of the primary reasons for me, aside from the fact that I'm 40 years old now and I'm kind of stuck in my ways, but I decided several years ago that the idea of having a family is pretty much not going to happen. Because, number one, there's a lot of crazy indoctrination that's going on with kids and stuff these days in schools. The stuff they're teaching kids is just freaking abhorrent, and I do not agree with any of it. They're pushing all these sexual agendas and all these crazy ideologies in schools now. And when you're a parent and you're sending your kid off to school, you know, that's all this time that you don't have with the kid, because it's up to you as a parent to shape your kid into the person you want them to become. And
now, I will say this. This is one of the reasons. Now, I'm going to say this, right? Because some of you guys may or may not agree. Because this is the reason why my youngest son, the one that y'all always see, this is why he's going to be homeschooled. Because now there's such a big community for it. Where back in the day, the community was small. And now my son, my youngest son, will not be attending school. My son will be with the uppity, with the bougie kids. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all can say what y'all want. Listen, this is what other people do with their children. People, I'm sorry. This is what the upper tiers of the white people, the Asian people, this is what they do with their children. The uppity black folks. Listen, their kids don't go through what your children go through, what our children go through. The only reason why my oldest son is in school is because he wants to play football. So I have no choice. I have no choice, but he has to go to school. Other than that, people, I want you to understand, sending your children to school, you're showing them how to be obedient workers. You're not showing them how to be creative in the mind. You're not showing them how to be creative with their talent. You're not showing them, school doesn't show your kids how to be better with money, taxes, and all this. People, I didn't know about any of this stuff until I was an adult. I refuse to have my kids go through that. I refuse. Let's keep, but he's right. A lot of indoctrination going on in the school, so I get it. Let's keep going.
And to teach them right from wrong and essentially protect them from all the things that you don't want them to see. But when they're in school, you can't do that. And the only alternative to that is private schooling or homeschooling. But then, you know, with homeschooling, you're taking your kid away from the social interaction and all the things they be learning when they're in school, as far as how to socialize with people, how to make friends, how to deal with people in general. And that's a very important part of life.
And like I say, this is why your kids going to parks, playing with children. This is why there are social gathering places for kids and private school and in homeschool. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But, you know, maybe where he's at is not as beneficial.
So it's kind of a give or take. But, you know, for me, the idea that my kid's going to be stuck in school, learning all this crazy stuff, and not getting the proper education, especially not the education that I would like to see them get, which would be like critical thinking, life skills, finance, money, skill trade, all these very important things in life that they really don't teach in school. So that was a big thing for me. And just the direction of the world, the crazy way the world was going for a while, and kind of still is in a way, I couldn't imagine bringing a kid up in that, because I myself find it hard enough to navigate sometimes. I went through a bunch of crazy stuff with my health. I know all about suffering and what it's like to feel completely lost, hopeless, have no sense of direction, no purpose. You can't find meaning in life. And, you know, I've suffered from anxiety and depression and all these horrible things. And that was hard for me. So the idea that I would have a kid and bring them up in this crazy world and possibly have them suffer through a lot of the same crazy things that I suffered through is just something that I decided I'm not willing to live with.
I think one thing that's really interesting is the fact that this is a real man with a real experience here. And a lot of the conservative right will say, you just need to have a family anyway, and completely deny his experience. I don't think that's helping anything. I don't think that telling him he's wrong for this decision is helping anything.
Now, she's correct. Now, she is correct. See, the problem, fellas, this is why I tell you, society, the world doesn't care about us as men. Fellas, I'm going to say this again. Fellas, the world does not care about us as men. Fellas, are you aware, for people, every single year since 2019, probably earlier, but 2019, I know that they've really been tracking it. Listen to me. Fellas, the society does not care about us as men. Hear me. Every single year, more and more money leaves this country. Why? Because men are choosing to remain single. Men are choosing to come to work here and then stay abroad. They spend their money in other countries. They're not dealing with these women here. So, fellas, this is bad for our economy. Fellas, I keep telling y'all, if you think a bachelor tax is not on the way, you're sadly mistaken. Fellas, it's to the point that men in this country, the United States of America, they're choosing not to be in relationships with women. And I'll say this again, like I said in the beginning, fellas, when you hear women say, I'm single by choice, fellas, it's a lie. Fellas, it's a lie. A woman is not single by choice. Once again, a woman is single because the men that she want, they don't want her. Fellas, we choose to be single because we the ones that have to spend the money in the relationships most of the time. Fellas, I'm going to say this again. Fellas, I'm going to say this, fellas, hear me, fellas. Because today's videos, what you're going to watch today is going to make it clear. And I'm going to try my best not to string this stream along for too long. I might keep you for about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. But fellas, I want you to understand. This is why I tell you guys, I want you to climb the totem pole of success, because the higher up you go, the more cooperative women are. Let's keep rocking and rolling.
Do I think it's a problem if everyone has this mindset? Yeah, because then there's no people. There's no new people. Of course, that's a problem.
Now, you heard what she said. Now, if every man adopts the idea of just staying single by themselves, Houston, now we have a problem. this is where I say the bachelor tax would come from. Because now it's going to be, all right, well, now we're going to tax the men for choosing to be single. It ain't the first time that this happened. This happened before in Detroit, Michigan. It happened before, y'all. It happened before, where they forced men to pay more money because they're refusing to keep the money cycling within the economy. Fellas, we only spend money because of women. Let's be clear. But let's keep going. Let's keep listening.
And of course, humans, we are hardwired to think that not repopulating is a problem. However, that doesn't negate his experience. That doesn't negate the fact that he is making some fair points.
Right.
You can't argue with his logic here.
You can't argue with it, but women will find a reason to argue with it.
Matters.
They will find a reason.
And another big reason is because as a guy, going into a relationship, getting married and stuff, it comes with a lot of risk. And it's no fault of our own. It's no fault of the male or the female sex. It's the way the court system's set up. It's the way our society is geared in general. It's geared in favor of the woman. If a family gets divorced, most of the time the woman's going to come out on top. And as somebody who has established a very good life for myself, I'm financially secure, I'm debt-free, I own my own home, I've accomplished a lot of fantastic things in my life. So going into a relationship and getting married comes with a significant amount of risk. That's true for me and pretty much every other guy out there. And again, it's no fault of our own. It's just the way society is geared.
Now, I will say this. Now, this is a fact. Now, he's saying no lie because this is true. The court system was designed to benefit the woman back in the day, but because they refused to change the laws, this is why I always say shout out to Florida, the state of Florida, where the Santos is like, no, we're not having lifetime alimony. No, these women are out here claiming I'm independent. I don't need no man. So why do you need lifetime alimony? Fellas, hear me out. Tell me if it could just be me. I could be off the rail. I laugh when I hear a woman say, I'm independent, I don't need no man, but she's collecting child support. I'm independent, I don't need no man, but you want to take half of his property. You want to take alimony. So are you really independent? Are you really doing it on your own? Or are you being assisted by off the back and the sweat of this hard-working man? Now, fellas, here's another thing. This is why I tell you guys, fellas, you guys who are stupid enough to say a prenup is just preparing for failure. A prenup is just, you soft bitch made ass niggas. You bitch made ass niggas. I already could tell you wasn't raised by mommy and daddy. I could tell you soft fucking Pop-Tart ass niggas was not raised with a strong ass father. I'm gonna say this again. Because if you're afraid to ask for a prenup, you dumb idiot, you automatically fall under the law of the state where you're at. Fellas, why do you think most women want to get married in California? Fellas, why do you think most women want to get married in California? Because once they're with you for 10 years and a day, they are entitled to lifetime alimony. Why do you think women love getting married in California? Fellas, why do you think Anthony Edwards, listen to me, Anthony Edwards, the NBA basketball player, he got a chick pregnant. she tried to up and move to California. She just moved there. She wanted to give birth to her child there, so that way she can get that child support, because the laws there are crucial for men. Now, thankfully so, the judge was smart enough to know, oh, you lived in Atlanta? Oh, so you try to move here to take advantage of the laws. Go take your ass back to where you was at. Because they caught on to how she was trying to finesse Anthony Edwards. Because Anthony Edwards just signed in total, got like $218 million. So the judge, because of what she did, and because of her location, and because it was in California, they allowed him to pay $1 million up front. That's his lifetime child support. So now if she doesn't make right and do right by that child from what she has, that's her business. He said, I don't want nothing to do with the child. Hey, at least he was honest. But you know what? If more people, hear me, if more judges would handle cases like that, like, fellas, I'm sorry. Y'all say what y'all want. I am pro. If a woman wants to say, if a lady wants to say my body, my choice, cool. If I tell you I ain't trying to have a child, but you want to keep a child, cool. My money, my choice. So if I choose not to want to be in a child's life, if I choose not to want to pay child support, I feel a man should have the right to not pay child support. Because people, I am pro-body, pro-choice. If you want to keep a child, because you know what? Ready, fellas, listen. If you get a girl pregnant and she wants to get rid of the baby, it's her choice. So if she wants to keep the baby and you as a man want to say, I want nothing to do with that child, I feel it should be your choice as a man. Yes. Listen, I like to call a ball and a strike a strike. That's just the way I operate, y'all. That's the way I've always operated, and that's the way I'm going to continue to operate. I'm going to call a ball, a strike a strike. But now, I want to jump to this next video, right? Because we started going over this last night. Fellas, pay attention. Because this is the next part with dating. This is the next part. This is why a lot of, listen, I feel bad for these young women. Listen to me. I mainly feel bad for my men, but I also feel bad for these young women. Why? Because they've been taught the wrong way. Girl, go out there, enjoy your life. Go out there, have as many dicks as you want. Enjoy the different flavors. Don't worry, the men are going to be there by the time you're 30, 35. And that is a lie. If society in the past 5 years hasn't shown women that already, then they're lost. But let's listen. Fellas, listen to what the issue is. Listen.
You're asking me on a date. You're taking the risk to be like, I'm going to see if she messes with me on this level to continue dating with her and talking to her. And it's just, if I don't mess with you, it shouldn't be a, oh my God, I'm scared of what you're
There
gonna
shouldn't even
do.
be a fear. Yeah,
Or
you should
shouldn't
go
have
into that
spent
with
that
the
money
same thing.
because you're here to, you're asking me out. You're trying to court me. So I don't feel like.
Now, I keep telling you, fellas, there is no such thing as courting a woman. I'm going to say this again, fellas, because you have a lot of older women. Fellas, listen to me. Fellas, listen to me. Because you have a lot of older women saying, a man needs to court me. Fellas, courtship is a young woman's game. I'm going to say this again. Courtship is a young woman's game. Fellas, there is no way. Fellas, 2 major disqualifiers. If she does not live under the same roof where her father is at, she cannot be courted. I'm going to say this again. Fellas, if she does not live under the same roof where, fellas, listen to me. Fellas, listen. Fellas, don't get emotional. Stop letting women tell you you have to court me. there are two major things. If she does not live in the same home as her family, which is her mom and or dad, she cannot be courted. It disqualifies her from courtship. 2, if she is not under the age of 25, she cannot be courted. Fellas, courtship, fellas, even in the Bible, you have to dwell with the men of the family of the women which you're deciding to court. Fellas, courtship is a young woman's game. Stop letting these older women tell you, I need to be courted. I need courtship. Fellas, they don't want courtship. They want an advantage. Fellas, 2 things, I'm going to say it again, 2 things. You do not court women. Fellas, I don't care if if she's 20 years old, if she's 21 years old, but she no longer lives under the care, if she no longer lives under the same house, the same roof as her mother and her father, she is disqualified from courtship. Fellas, y'all gotta stop being pussy. Stop being a bitch. Grow some balls and understand how this thing works. Fellas, y'all have to stop allowing women to move the goalposts. Fellas, you dictate dating. Why? Fellas, why do you dictate dating? Because you dictate where you spend your money. Fellas, I'm gonna say this again. Fellas, you dictate where you spend your money. So if I'm choosing not to spend my money on this woman, then that's it. But let's keep listening to this madness, fellas. Listen.
Today. I don't know.
Nah. I just nah. Because my dad just raised me that people are crazy, and my whole thing is I'm like, I try to take accountability for myself, so I be thinking.
Fellas, I'm gonna give you some signs. Fellas, this is a black woman with blonde hair. Red flag. Fellas, are you guys aware in corporate America they laugh at women like this? Fellas, I'm gonna say this again. Fellas, are you aware in corporate America, fellas, the higher up you go, being the more, especially like with your hair, your face, being almost as natural as you can is beneficial. Fellas, let's be clear, This woman is talking as if she's high value. Let's keep listening to this, fellas. Let's keep.
Thinking, what could you say to me first? So if I'm sitting there thinking that I could be mid-bite, and I'll be like, you know what? Just so that you can't say I ate the food, even if that, I'll cash app you. Matter of fact, I'll leave a 20 on the table just so you can't come back to me. That's what I would leave. But I also think there shouldn't be that fear. I wish that I could stay there, but the whole time in the back of my head, I'm just thinking, I don't know, man. Like,
because what are you really thinking? Like, what are you thinking?
You know you don't.
Yeah, you don't like it's like in the middle of the day.
More and more.
He's saying all types of stuff where it's like I immediately.
But there's a difference because if I'm ordering it, then it's on me. If I'm ordering all this expensive stuff and I want the $200 steak and I want the rice that costs $70, then that's on me. But if you're the one that's wanting to impress me, that's on you. I don't feel like.
Yeah, but you know that going in. I'm sorry to cut you off. You know he's trying to impress you. You're at Maestro's. You're not at Applebee's. You're not at.
I'm not gonna
again, I feel like that's him. He's taking the risk.
No, yeah, I think men should take that.
But you're signing up. I'm not saying you should date these men personally.
Yeah.
I always wonder when you guys say this, what happens to the communication before you get to the actual date? Because it makes you guys make it sound like this guy showed up and now he's just big bad monster. But weren't you guys sexting? Weren't you guys like getting to know each other? Weren't you guys communicating ahead of time before you got to the date?
What if you can create your own website
Fellas,
by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
He's gonna.
I don't think I'd be sexting before the first date.
That part.
You a lie.
Fellas, listen. He's gonna expose these women. Fellas, he's going to expose these. fellas, listen to how he's manipulating. Let me rephrase that. Listen to how he is pushing them to answer the question as honest as possible. Fellas, you do know that sometimes you have to work around asking women questions, because sometimes you'll be like, what do you want to eat? I've been desiring chicken. What the fuck do you want to eat? I mean, I could use a salad because my weight. What, bitch, what the fuck you... Fellas, you have to sometimes you have to like massage the truth out of them. But listen to what he says. Listen, fellas, listen.
I swear.
Well, I think he's a lame, so she wouldn't. But what I would say is, let's.
You're saying that we should be like date. Let me ask you a question. Are you saying that we should be afraid of like what he might think after, or?
We're not afraid, but you have to take some type of accountability for the fact of leading a man on without any proper expectations being set. So if you tell this man, or whether the man got it or not, right? Men care about their investments, whether it's
Fellas, don't miss it. Fellas, don't miss it.
person or business, right? So once you have a man now, he's starting to invest in you. He cares about his investment, and you are a part of that, right?
But investment takes risk, and that's what she's saying.
Yeah,
is that you should understand the risk of I might ball out, meaning you as a man should make a decision. I'm willing to max out $600 no matter what. If she walks away and says, fuck you, I'm willing to invest the same way you would if you invested in a property. Therefore, we shouldn't have that expectation. So if it is an investment, then it's...
Do you guys think...
Wrong. Fellas, this is why you always hear me tell you, and I told you last night, you should only be dealing with women that have high interest in you. Fellas, I want you to understand something. There is no risk when dating women. Fellas, yeah, it's you guys. You pussy. You pussy. Because you think if you don't ball out, she's going to say you're broke and you're this and you're that. Listen to me. Fellas, this is why I told you yesterday. Never ask a woman out on a date. You never ask. Fellas, I've been doing this. Fellas, listen to me. My grandmother, and I have a step pops that raised me. I'm grateful I had an actual good step pops. Shout out to my pops Kenny, who put me on to real game. Listen to me. I'm not inviting a woman nowhere. I'm not inviting no woman nowhere. I'm gonna tell her what I'm doing. It's her decision whether she's gonna accompany me or not. I'm not saying, girl, I want to take you to this nice restaurant. It's not happening. I'm not taking you to, listen, tonight, I'm going to be eating at this place. You're more than welcome to join me. I'll be there at 7 o'clock. Fellas, I'm going to say this again. You don't invite women out. You don't tell them, I want to take you to, hey, I'm going to be here eating. You're more than welcome to join me. I'll be there at 7. You give her till about 7:15. If she ain't there, sit your ass down and go eat. Enjoy yourself. Fellas, I want you to understand something. You fellas, there is no risk in dating. Why? Because you was already going there. You was already going to go sit down and have a meal there. So whether she shows up or not is none of your business. Ready? Let's rock and roll.
Think that men don't get mad when they take risk.
But yes, women want you to spend that $200, $300 on that date. This is why I tell you, fellas, a woman with high interest in you, she don't care where you niggas go. She don't care where you meet. She don't care where you go to talk to her, where you get to know her. She doesn't care at all. But fellas, I've actually experienced this firsthand. Fellas, the first day, go play some pool. Play some pool, you know what I'm saying? Get behind her. Listen, let me show you how to do this. You're holding the stick wrong. You lean on her, get some physical. First of all, fellas, hear me out. you niggas is weird. If you think that I'm not gonna be on a date or I'm not gonna be on an outing with the woman and there ain't gonna be no physical touching, listen, hear me out. I'm not saying you're gonna be fucking palming ass cheeks, no. But if you think that I'm not gonna be like touching her arm and being like, ooh, there's gonna be touching, fellas. A gathering with no touching is a fucking business meeting. I can't even get you guys there because you guys are scared of women. So I can't zoom past the fact that I can't even get you to that level until you guys stop being scared of putting your foot down when it comes to women. Straight up. But let's keep listening to this crazy shit right here.
Can lose on the properties.
Absolutely.
So there's reactions no matter.
You should take accountability to that too.
No. What I'm trying to say is that you have to understand that there's a reaction no matter the risk. There's a reaction if I risk my money in stocks. There's a reaction if I risk my money in a date, on a date, in real estate. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna react. You might not see the reaction.
He said, well, they don't have to watch Angry Man. You want to know why? Because they watching me. And then, let's be clear. I want to be clear, y'all. I want to be clear. I am much younger than Angry Man. Now, as far as finances, I'm not measuring no man's pockets. But if last time I checked, he just got himself a Corvette. At the much older age of whatever it is. I mean, I'm 40 years old and I'm already doing that. 2 years ago, oh my God. Well, anyway, y'all heard the video I sent to Brutal Sims. I'm going to say this again. People, a lot of people, they wait too long. This is why I tell people, see, Angry Man is cool. But why do you think I push people to Coach Greg Adams? Because you want to know what? Coach Greg Adams been that man. Coach Greg Adams been the man. Coach Greg Adams been the man. See, I want y'all guys to understand. A lot of these content creators became who they are because they're content creators. People, nobody knew who Angry Man was until people, if I keep telling y'all guys, if the internet kaput bang disappeared, people would still recognize. They would recognize Coach Greg in the street. Kevin Samuels wasn't nothing until, because nobody showed him love when he was promoting perfumes and colognes and suits and all that. The minute he started interviewing women, that's when he got his notoriety. I want you to understand, the same as MTR, the same as a lot of these guys, people, I want you to understand though, but somebody like Coach Greg, who's made his bones, listen to me, Roller Tomasi has been made his bones. He been made his bones. Tom Lycan was the man before the internet. So, see, I want you to hear me out. I want you to understand. No, I understand as far as point of views. I got you. What I'm saying is this. People, ready? Hear me. Anton Daniels, listen to me. Not to veer off topic, but just hear me real fast. When I want to hear certain things about relationships, I go to Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels has been married for over a decade. I'm sorry, over 2 decades. Anton Daniels has been successfully married for over 2 decades. There are certain things that I would go to Anton Daniels for. I'm not going to go to Anton Daniels for today's dating market because for me, he doesn't know. Yes, you can gather information from knowing, but you ready? Coach Greg Adams is still on the field. Coach Greg Adams is still dealing with younger women. Fellas, I have 2 wives. Who the fuck you think I'm listening to? Now, and this is the reason why I rock with Anton Daniels, because Anton Daniels is a man of God. He also understands that polygyny is allowed in the Bible. But I want you guys to, who do you think I'm listening to? Who do you think that I'm listening to? See, this is why I tell you guys, y'all have to learn how to pick and choose the information. People, hear me out. Hear me out. No shots at nobody. No shots. There's a reason why I can listen to Myron Gaines on certain things, because Myron Gaines is giving you facts. Fresh and Fit gives you game. Angry Man gives you game. People, I've been skinny, big, muscles, no muscles, broke, money. Y'all have some of these trust fund niggas, man, out here talking like they know. They really don't know. They not saying all, and no, I'm not talking about Anton Daniels. So don't sit here and think I'm not talking about Anton Daniels. Because last time I checked, Anton Daniels is doing very well for himself. And I think Anton is, I think me and Anton we could play in the same sand. We could play in the same sand. That's all I'm going to say. You understand what I'm saying? But I want y'all guys to understand something. Yes, I'm not so ready. Let's be clear. Like, look, Angry Man, from what we know, I don't know of him dating young women. Fellas, my wife is significantly younger than me. And the second one is younger than her. Fellas, I'm going to say this again. This is why you got to be careful who you listening to, who's active, who can actually give you things that'll help you understand. And fellas, I'll tell you this right now. Y'all know I ain't the skinniest nigga in the world. I'm not the skinniest. Now, I'm not as big as some of these guys. Some of these guys is fucking land whales. It's crazy. Now, I'm not as big, but I'm not as small. I will say this, fellas. A lot of the things has to do, and I would say this, fellas, hear me out. Seeing both sides of the fence, a lot of what I noticed is a lot of women are looking for leadership. And a lot of you guys don't have the leadership skills. Fellas, some of you guys don't know how to talk to women without stuttering. Fellas, let's be real. Fellas, I keep telling y'all guys, I think it's funny. Fellas, I think some of you guys need to practice being around beautiful women and just telling them no. Fellas, there is something about women that they love when they know that you have standards. As much as they hate it, fellas, when they know that you have standards, bro, it drives them crazy. Oh my God, I can't get to him. Oh my God, he not falling for my shenanigans like everybody else. It drives them nuts. Let's keep listening, though. Let's keep listening. Listen, fellas.
A man might crawl up in a ball or crawl up in a room and just start swinging at the air, right? Like, I can't believe I just lost this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I actually just watched the man lose $20,000 in the stocks like 2-3 weeks ago. And I was like, you all right?
Yeah.
You all right? And he did it because he had a daughter. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, I want to, whatever. Moral of the story is men have reactions when they take risks. We understand it's a risk, but that does not mean that when we lose, we just smile like, all right, fuck it, I just lost.
Yeah, nah.
So what happens is when you don't set these proper expectations, if you told this man this, hey, listen, you want to take me out to Mastro's, right? I just want to let you know, as of right now, I'm not really feeling you, right? Or I'm really not that attracted, or I don't feel like our chemistry is there. Find a way to package it up. and allow him to know that he's not going there with expectations that he's already winning, right? Allow him to go in there from a losing expectation, like, well, maybe I could win her over. See, the thing is, when you say yes to a man, if he gets on this high horse and he starts floating, right? And now he's in la la land in this big bubble. And then when you tell him, hey, I'm going to Uber home, I don't want you to bring me home.
Fellas, this is a fact. Fellas, this is a 100% fact. Fellas, please. Fellas, women will shame you for not spending money on them. But at the same time, fellas, the reason why most women won't keep it 1,000, the reason why most women won't keep it 1,000 with you, because they know, fellas, hear me out. If a woman knows you have money, you have a little bit more wiggle room. You have a little bit more wiggle room. Ready? Watch this. I'm a break this down in a way, fellas, that you guys can understand. Hear me. Because a lot of y'all niggas be fronting. Don't fucking front. Don't fucking front, fellas. This is true Hall of Fame over here. We keep everything true over here. Don't fucking front, fellas. Because a lot of y'all niggas fucking be pretending. Don't fucking cap. Fellas, most men have something. They have one or the other. Hear me. Some of you guys are either hardworking, you make money, but you're very lazy in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys can cook. You put it down in the bedroom, but you're broke as a fucking homeless person in the street on Times Square. Right? Listen. Come on. You good? Fellas, I want you to understand, it's very rare that a man is going to be in shape, a millionaire, a leader, stand-up guy, principal. He's fucking bitches like a porn star. He's generous. Fellas, y'all got, fellas, this is why you never hear me say, I'm a great man. You know how powerful of a statement that is? People, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. Because there are some days that I want to fuck like a porn star. And there's some days that I'm lazy. There are some days that I don't want to do shit. My house looks a mess. There are, fellas, hear me. I want you guys to understand something. There is a such thing of people. There is something in men. It's called hobosexuals. There are guys out there who would fuck a woman to sleep just to have a place to live. He will lay the best pipe in the world because he's fighting for life. He's hanging on with his soul. So this nigga is doing fucking backflips off the roof, landing in the shit. And fellas, let me tell you something. Listen to me, fellas. See, some of y'all niggas is getting emotional. Look, somebody unsubscribed because they got emotional. Their feelings got hurt. I'm going to say this again. Fellas, listen to me. All of the wealthy men that I know, I'm going to say this again. All of the wealthy men that I know, I'm going to say this one more time. All of the wealthy men that I know that are actually getting to the bag, and I'm saying 300-400 plus. That means from 400 all the way to 50 million. Listen to me. I never hear none of their wives complaining about being fucking all night long. Oh, he gotta know how to fuck all night long. He has to go for hours and hours. That's broke bitch shit. Broke bitches want you to fuck them for hours. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry. Fellas, if a woman knows that you get into the bag, she's gonna be like, listen, tonight, come here, get this shit. Take your ass back to work. Go back to work. Go back. Fellas. This is the reason why they invented quickies. Fellas, see, y'all niggas is laughing at me, but y'all know I'm telling the truth. Fellas, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say this again. Fellas, the higher up you go, the more willing the women are, the more participating the women are. Fellas, I've never heard a multi-millionaire, a man who making hundreds of thousands of dollars, I've never sat here and ever heard a woman complain they're being taken care of. Damn, girl, he works so many hours out of the week. You don't see this shit? Look at this shit. I got marble fucking rooftop. I'm afraid if one of those fucking pieces of marble fall, I'm gonna fucking die. Those are the concerns that I have. Look at this fuck. Why did this dumb motherfucker put gold bars on the fucking ceiling? Who the fuck does it? Why do you have 14 karat gold bars, 24 karat gold? I'm gonna say this again, fellas. Broke women want you to fuck them for hours on end. Oh, you got round 2? I need to do 50 rounds because you broke. You got nothing else better to do. You're trying to soak up all of my time. Fellas, make it make sense. A chick wants you to be a gangster nigga in the street. She wants you to throw big B's and big C's, and she wants you to be like brah and creep, and she wants you to be a gangster. But then when you come home, she wants you to be a fucking house cat. She wants you to take off your mane and put it in the corner because she wants you to be a pussy in the house. Fellas, she wants you to be strong and masculine, but she wants you to be sensitive with her. Make it make sense. She wants you to be a millionaire, but yes, she wants you to make all the time in the world for her. Make it make sense. Fellas, this is one thing that I love. It's just one of the things that I love about my wife. My wife knows I like to laugh and joke, but I'm a very serious person. And she respects me for that. But my wife, she picks and chooses her wars very wisely with me. She's a very wise woman. She's like, I'm not going to win this war. Well, about this, I'm not going to win this. So I'm not even going to say anything. Fellas, I want you to understand something. Fellas, like, I hope I'm not saying anything that's like absurd to any. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, fellas. And this is another reason why we tell you guys. All of us tell you, Coach Greg, Kevin Samuels, Mediocre Tutorials, all these guys say it. Fellas, I want you to understand, what problems do you want to have? Figuring out the money part or figuring out the women part? I'd rather you secure your future than try to secure hers. Let's keep going. Thing is that I'm not afraid to say it, fellas. Y'all don't hear him. I'm not at people. Everything I'm saying at full volume.
And now
I'm not in here like, guys, you gotta do this, guys, you gotta. I'm not whispering. My wife just walked into the room. She said I'm a little loud. Okay, and? My bad.
I was like, and he doesn't even know. Like, he's almost like most guys would love to be like, well, she told me she didn't like me midway through the date. We wouldn't fear that. I'd be like, hey, listen, this date is not going the way I would plan. I thought it might help. Honestly, I'm not that attracted to you. I don't feel like our chemistry.
And I will say this. This is also something that Kevin Samuels said before too. If fellas, a lot of women just can't be honest with you. Fellas, a lot of these chicks are hungry. Fellas, hear me. I know a nurse in New York City with 6 kids that makes 6 figures and she's broke. People, I want you to understand. A lot of women, see, fellas, I don't believe in my money's my money and her money's her money. I believe in our money is our money. Our money is our money. All the pot is the same. But we live in a world, we live in a time where a chick wants you to buy her a Birkin bag. For my birthday, I want a Birkin bag, but then for your birthday, she gets you a fucking pair of polo socks. She gets you the polo, the USA polo shit. She gets you underwears and shit. Like, no, I got you a Birkin. Go out there and make an effort and get me a fucking gift. Stop. People, I told you guys, when I hit 10K subscribers, my wife rented me for the weekend a Corvette. She said, go enjoy yourself. I have an i8 in one of the garages. She said, go and enjoy yourself. That's what she did when I hit 10K subscribers. When I hit 10K subscribers, congratulations, honey. Here, go enjoy your weekend. Go take a break. Most women wouldn't even, most women be like, baby, I got such a beautiful surprise planned for you. Fellas, I want you, all right, fellas, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna hurt you guys. Especially a lot of you young guys. Because a lot of you young guys don't understand this. A woman giving you pussy, a woman giving you ass is not a gift. If you already had it, it's not a gift. Like, yeah, for your birthday, oh yeah, I'm going to take you to Applebee's. You're going to come home throwing on them candles with that Luther Vandross, and we're going to do what I'm going to give you this good cookie. If you don't sit your rabbit ass down somewhere in the corner, fellas, you see, the problem is I don't care, fellas. I am not afraid of women like you guys are, so I can say this. Fellas, these right here are the Anthony Edwards, the metallic. Listen to me. He said you throwing shade at Applebee's. Nah. Shout out to Applebee's, B. Hear me. They don't sell the mids no more. They don't sell the mids. They sell the lows. Those are the new Anthony Edwards. I had to order these. People, when my wife sees, oh, you want that? You like those? I don't have to question her. Oh, you like those, Spa? I got you. They show up to the house. I want y'all guys to understand something. People, I told y'all. He goes, shout out to H. He goes, me and mine's been together going on 14. He goes, That was established long ago. That is not a gift. Right. What do you think the source is behind so many men being afraid of women? Well, the laws haven't changed, and women have hijacked dating. Whose fault is that? I'm not going to point no fingers, but I'm not going to point no fingers at whose fault that is, but I ain't pointing no fingers. Fellas, it is your fault because you're scared of women, fellas. You are scared to lose out on an opportunity to have intercourse with a woman. This is the reason why it's your fault. Because you're afraid. Yeah, if I say that to her, she's not going to want to smash. So then go fuck somebody else. This is why you guys get bamboozled. Let's keep listening.
Is really there. You're in a public place, so you are safe. And you're like, we can continue to finish this date, or I can leave now. How would you like to go about it? That man would be like, all right, you know what? 9 times out of 10, he'd be like, let's finish it.
But that's because he's trying to get. He's trying to.
No, I feel like a man knows when to chalk. Some men are not going to stop, right? But some men will be like, yo, all right, I'm going to just chalk it up, but we're already here. And honestly, he's probably going to really like you. He's not going to lie. He'll be like, damn, she was honest with me. So he's going to try harder. But when you just leave a man up and like, because men start to become delusional too. So now this man is
The
being.
land of Delulu.
What? She just ordered 3 drinks. Hey, bro, she trying to get drunk. Bro, we lit.
That's why that's the dangerous territory for girls, and that's why I tell girls like, bro, do not go into these dates with these men talking about, so I'm gonna go out and get a free meal, because like, bro, you're wasting somebody's time and money. Like, you need to be very upfront and communicate. Like, going and doing things like that with no intentions or feelings and like running it up. It's like, that's what women don't think about, is that perspective of like.
That is true too. Women don't understand, by using men for their money, they're playing a dangerous game. Because there are some men, I don't promote this, y'all. I know I'm not with men putting hands on women. But there are some men that when they catch on to a woman that's using them, they will put hands and feet on a chick. Because there are some people, it's called foodie calls. There are some women that go out with certain guys because they know that that guy is thirsty and he wants some ass. So today I'm going to let him spend some money on me, and I know I have no intentions. Fellas, this is why I always tell women, y'all guys always hear me tell women, I say, ladies, if you're not sexually attracted to a man, don't go on no dates with him. Oh, but that can grow over time. Bitch, this is not Walt Disney. This is not a fairy tale. This is not Coco, Sleeping Beauty. This ain't none of them fucking Disney fairy tales. This is not the fucking Notebook. If you can't sexually see yourself with this man, you should not be on a date with him. Because now, that can turn violent very fast, and women refuse to actually understand that until something happens. Let's keep listening though.
You're really playing with a man's money and a man's ego, and I don't want to like, I don't want to be on the other end of that. So I think women definitely need to take more accountability of just speaking up and saying their feelings, but men should also take that responsibility, not risk that, hey, I'm willing to do this, either or.
And women also got to understand, they're not the only ones playing that game. So if that man, there's no...
It's just crazy for a man to try to use a woman for a free meal. Like, what are you doing?
Why is that? Why is that crazy? We both eat.
Yeah. My whole thing is, it's just... Again, I say it to the women, but it's just like, if you don't have money and you're broke, you should not be dating.
No.
You shouldn't be trying to sign up.
I'm talking about being hungry.
Fellas, listen. Fellas, did you hear what she just... Fellas, I'm going to say this again. if you just let women talk, they will tell on themselves. So she said, fellas, listen to me. Fellas, I've always told you the story of the young lady way back in the day that I was dating. Fellas, I came out looking nice, dipped, fly, nice ride. And this bitch tried to come outside with fucking spandex on and a halter top with some fucking Crocs. And I'm like, bitch, if you don't take your ass upstairs and put on some clothes, you better go upstairs and make some effort. You're not going to disrespect me. See, the problem is some of you guys wouldn't do that. Because some of you guys would be like, look at that ass in those jeans, looking good. Girl, I like it. Tell me, is there any more room for me? No, take your ass upstairs, take off those spandex, iron a fucking blouse, put on, fellas, it's the same thing in reverse. I laugh at you pathetic motherfuckers. You pathetic, worthless pieces of shit. Your lady put on a dress, she fly, got the red bottom heels, hair all did, and then you be like matching her fly with some fucking fake rhinestone jeans and a pair of Jordans, you fucking idiot, with a pouch chain hanging with the, y'all niggas is fucking dummies. You niggas is dummies. Fellas, if I'm gonna hold women to that standard, I'm gonna hold you to the standard. If she got on a dress, nigga, at least have on a sports jacket. At least have on a sports jacket. And no, fellas, stop doing this shit. Stop wearing dress pants with fucking Jordans, nigga. Stop. None of you niggas is sponsored by fucking Jordan. When DJ Khaled does it, DJ Khaled, nigga, him and Michael Jordan are best friends. You niggas are not. Stop doing that dumb shit. Fellas, learn to put on some shoes. Put on some shoes. And I'm not saying go to Payless and get the fucking shoes that it's brown and then the sole is black. Fellas, you know that men know when you have on a cheap pair of shoes, right? Let me rephrase that. Men that actually understand about good shoes, quality shoes, we know. You know that, right? You are aware of that, right? I just want to make sure that we are on the same page. I'm not going to sit here and be lying to you niggas. Shout out to the new subscribers, man. Let's keep listening. But if you see what she just said, well, if a guy can't afford it, he shouldn't be dating. Well, fellas, then women shouldn't be broke dating. But like I told you last night, fellas, the problem is this. Women never see them, fellas. There is no woman on planet Earth that ever thinks that she's broke. She only thinks that she's dating the wrong man. Fellas, because if she's broke, it's okay. But if you broke, now it's a problem. But bitch, you broke dating too, because you coming out here with $20 in your pocket in case to take a cab, but you don't got no money. You don't have no money. Fellas, this is why all of us, we tell you guys, you gotta stop dating broke women. You have to stop dating broke women. Fellas, you wanna know why, fellas? There is something beautiful about, fellas, I told you guys, fellas, on my 40th birthday, do you know what it was to come home and my birthday gift was an i8 from my wife? Fellas, I want you to understand there is a very huge difference. Fellas, y'all niggas on y'all birthday, she want to get you a... Now, I happen to love cards. Why? Because I could read how you felt so many years later. I love cards. I keep all my cards. You niggas can laugh all of y'all all you want. I'm going to show you an example. Where is it? I like to keep all of my little cards that my wife does. Every now and again, my wife drops shit like this. She'll do shit like this. write me little notes and put it on my fucking, on my thing. So look, she goes, hey, handsome, didn't want to leave it and wait. Look, she's giving me full itinerary. People, I want you to understand, man. I want you to, there is something beautiful about your lady leaving you little notes, little cards and shit. Like, where the fuck up? I know I ain't got, oh, look. Cards. People, I keep all my cards. That shit means more to me than anything. Cause words to me count. But I want you guys, ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Right. I love cards, but I want y'all guys to understand something. Right? There are some women out here who, like I said, they expect you to be a millionaire while she's working at Hooters. Fellas, y'all gotta stop doing that. Fellas, it's all ass. All of these women have one. They all have one. Telling you, man.
And we could be friends, and I will buy you a meal as my friend. Why are we on a date? You're in no position to be in a relationship.
But I'm in no position to be in a relationship that we're going to be 50-50 in, that we're going to be equals in.
Well, I wouldn't be in that dynamic.
You don't want to be an equal with your partner.
I want to be equal with my partner, but I feel like my philosophies I have for myself, I have for my partner. So my philosophy for myself is I need to be able to provide for myself before I join lives with somebody else. If you're in a position where you cannot afford to eat, I will help you as a friend, but that means that you shouldn't be in a predicament to...
Fabian lived life to the fullest, but life changed in an instant. After a collision with an 18-wheeler,
But that's not what I'm saying, because I'm able to provide for myself because I showed up to the date alive. Okay, so I've clearly been eating.
This sounds like there's some deeper problems.
No, it's not a deep problem. I'm asking a serious question because it's okay for us to spend money on y'all, right?
Mm-hmm.
But y'all don't want to spend money on us sometimes.
Well, not sometimes. It depends.
All the time.
It's well, number one, again, the men normally spend money on the women because you're the one asking. So that's where that comes in. If I'm
Why
asking,
aren't you asking?
I don't want to.
That's cap. Women be like, when are we?
Fellas, I'm gonna say this again. This is the excuse that women would say. The reason why the men have to spend the money on the dates is because you're the one asking the women. Fellas, stop asking women. Fellas, women will approach you. Women will give you the signs. They will give you the signs. Women will make it easy for you, bro. Y'all niggas just work too hard.
We gonna go on a date? That's your way of asking. If you ask when are we gonna go on a date, or I don't say go on a date, or hey, before we do this, I have whatever fantasy rule that you made up in your own brain of 2-3 dates. But I'm just saying it's happening. So like women are, subconsciously asking for dates, just like they subconsciously ask for marriage. Oh, I want a ring before this happened. Oh, I want to get married. I want to be married by this age. And niggas looking at her like, damn, you just really asked me to marry you without really asking. So they do all of this like beating around the bush ways of asking
while saying they're direct.
Yeah.
You know what's so crazy? Have y'all guys seen that viral video of Duke Dennis and that girl that took a picture with him, and she's like, "You think I'm attractive?" He's like, "Yeah, girl, you're attractive." And she's like, "Yo, can I give you head? I'm really good at it." But this woman really said that publicly. Hear me. But this would be the same woman that would turn around and tell you she's not gonna sleep with you until marriage. She's practicing celibacy. But she wants to practice giving Duke Dennis brain, but she want to make you wait until marriage. Fellas, it's because you're scared of women. You're scared. You're scared.
While saying they're direct, yeah. you should have known because I told you 17 hints.
Well, yeah, no. You should be direct. But again, this is why you have these conversations in the beginning of like, if we both went into this dynamic with marriage in mind, and now 7 years has gone by, you knew that this is what I wanted, and we're having that conversation, and it's like, hey, you know, I was wandering by this. It's like, well, that's
Well, why don't you just
guys
take the
already had
initiative
that.
then?
Take initiative to propose.
She already said she's not even asking a man for a date.
Yeah.
So she's not her saying, not proposal, but her saying changing up her whole script is not going to happen. She's not even asking a man for a date. She's not asking a man for food. He's got to be able to provide, not shelter or anything, because I can take care of myself. So I'm saying, like, why isn't it we both go in this 50-50? And I'm not saying we got to split the checks, but like, you know, you get a date, I get a date, something like
I
that.
think once you're in a relationship, I can.
We have to get to the relationship. If you come in and you attempt to date me and I'm paying for everything, why do I want to be in a relationship with you? I don't want to provide.
Now, fellas, before I let y'all go, listen to what he just said. Listen to what he just said. This lady here said, I'm not spending no money on no man. Now, if we're in a relationship, so fellas, why do women expect you to spend money on them when you're not in a relationship, but they feel that they need to wait until they're in a relationship to spend money on you? Fellas, I'm gonna say this again, because you guys have allowed women to hijack. You guys have allowed women to hijack outings, dating, if that's what you guys call it. Robinson says, that's not a decent woman. You know right away what she is. This is what I said in the beginning of the stream. I said, fellas, this is not a decent woman, because she just said, I'm not spending no money on a man until we're in a relationship. Fellas, this is why I always tell you guys, fellas, you shouldn't be spending no money on a woman that is not your woman. Fellas, listen to me. Listen to me. Alert, alert, alert. Public service announcement. Fellas, stop fucking taking women on vacation. Fellas, you do not take women on vacations. Fellas, you take your woman on vacation. You take your woman to Maestros. You take your woman to Salt Bay. You take your woman, fellas, you dumb fucks who want to take a chick that you just met to Miami and take her to Florida and to Cancun, Mexico, and you in California, you fucking dumb fucks. Then you get mad when you find out that she's fucking somebody else. But you're supposed to reserve that for the women. Now, I'm going to say this again, fellas, because some of you guys may not understand this. Fellas, the way God intended relationships to be, this is why I tell you guys, there is no such thing as the honeymoon phase. Fellas, God designed relationships to get better with time. The only reason why there is a such thing that was created as the honeymoon phase is just so you guys could feel all butterfly. Fellas, I laugh when I hear a woman say, I don't feel the butterflies anymore in my relationship. Bitch, what butterflies? What butterflies? What are you talking about? There is no butterflies. Bitch, there is me doing my duty as a man. I am providing for you. I am taking care of you. Bitch, you should have lifetime butterflies in your fucking stomach. Lifetime. Ooh. Look at this house. Ooh. Look how my man protects me. Ooh. Look how my man provides for me. That comes with time. You niggas is weird. Fellas, I'm gonna say this again. There is no such thing as the honeymoon phase. Fellas, I'm gonna say this again before I let y'all guys leave. The beginning of a relationship is supposed to be the hardest. People, the reason why the honeymoon phase exists is because somebody's lying. And ready? I'm sorry, fellas. I always tell you, who's the person that tends to be the liar? It's you. It's you, fellas. You want to know why? Because you want pussy. So you tend to be the liar. Nah, girl. Fellas, you know how many women ask me, are you dating anybody else? Of course. Whoa, of course. Fellas, of course. You're interested in me, right? Yeah. You're really interesting. What makes you fucking think no other woman finds me interesting? But you dumb fucks will be like, nah, girl, it's just you. I only have eyes for you. Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. You bitch-made, soft-made niggas. I'm sick of you niggas. You make me fucking sick to my stomach. I'm tired of you niggas. Fellas. MB said, true, chill. I'm trying. I got a little upset. I was like, I gotta relax. Fellas, listen to me. The beginning of a relationship is supposed to be the hardest because you're getting to know someone. Oh, you like cats? I'm allergic to them. Oh, I like to eat crabs. She's allergic to seafood. Well, now we know I gotta go eat lobsters and crab by myself, and me and her can't live together unless she's gonna get rid of the cat. Fellas, the beginning of the relationship is the hardest part. Oh, she likes to go to the clubs and she want to be in the club. Shake your ass. Watch yourself. Shake your ass. Show me what you're working with. Well, I don't tolerate that. I don't tolerate that shit. So, there goes the problem. See, fellas, the beginning of the relationship is supposed to be the hardest. But you guys, because you want to lie just to get some ass, then you wonder why down the road the ladies are like, but you accepted this the whole time in the beginning. Now, why is it different now? It's because you pussy. Fellas, I'm holding you accountable. You bitch. Because in the beginning, when you saw her shaking her ass, she out there, girl, you look good. Won't you back that ass up? Fellas, you saw when that song came on, she wanted to try to twerk with no ass. And I'm gonna bring the back, yeah, and back, yeah, and the burn like a back, yeah. Girl, you look good. When you saw that, and you still wanted to pretend like you didn't see it. Well, vete pa' allá. Vete. Go be a fucking pendejo if you want to. He said, I can't watch you at work. I tell you niggas, don't watch me at work, because you niggas are not going to be able to focus. I try to warn you niggas all the time. I am not the person you watch at work. I'm not him. I'm not the guy you watch at work. I'm not. That nigga's going to be on the floor. I'm not. Robinson says, exactly. Guys, if you start out paying, you will keep paying. No commitment, not your woman. Don't spread your funds. Right. Fellas. And I know it's bothersome because society says you're broke. Little dick energy. All of this. Fellas, I always share you guys the story from my boss. I know he's watching. The owner, the founder of my company, his son, allowed me to share his little dick story. He says, my nigga, I got a little dick. But the girls be screaming, oh my God, papi, ay Dios míos, ay Dios míos. He goes, I know they fuck with me because I got money, but I don't give a fuck. I want pussy. They want money. Equal fair exchange. Let's keep moving forward. Fellas, y'all guys got to start being sensible with yourself. Fellas, I want you to understand. I don't know. Listen to me. I personally don't know any man that's making any real kind of money who cares about. Now, it's okay. It's okay every now and again, every couple of months, you know, you got to focus and, you know, you got to put that work in on your wife. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm at that stage right now. I got to put some work in because I've been fucking, listen, 14K subscribers in a year. Yeah, I got some fucking work to put in. I got to go on a vacation. You know what I'm saying? But this fucking, this little boy that we got here in this house, this nigga's a cock blocker. I'm calling it now. This nigga's a hater. My son is a hater. He's a hater. He be like, this is my mommy. I go to give her a kiss. Don't kiss my mommy. I'm about to hit this kid in the throat. He this close, y'all. He this close. He is this close. This close to getting karate chopped in the throat. But hear me. What I'm trying to say to y'all guys is this, man. Y'all cannot be afraid of women. It's okay to see value in them, but you got to also see value in yourself. Fellas, see value in yourself. You heard what I'm saying? It is what it is. Listen, y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the new subscribers. For you guys hitting the like button. Thank you for being here, rocking with me this morning. Y'all already know I'll see y'all in the next one. Ya tu sabe que lo que huepa. We out of here.